Guess who's back? Back again. Bars are back. Tell your friends. Hey everybody, it's Angela Ray, your Scentsy consultant, and I am here today with the entire collection of Bring Back My Bars. And I thought that because there's no such thing as Sniff-O-Vision, and we don't have a whiff app, that I would take our wonderful brochure that is not yet available to you, but as a consultant, I was able to get this stuff so I could sniff it ahead of you guys and know what it was to advise clients. And the brochures to go along with it. So I have access to this, so I thought I would sniff it, read off to you what the pamphlet says, what the brochure says, and the literature that will be available on websites starting June 1st. And then I would do a little sniff and tell and give you a little bit of an indication with my own sniffer, so that those of you who are my clients and you know the way my sniffer works, that you'll have a little bit more information. So if you can't get your hands on my little sniff testers, because I have one set of those, plus I have a collection of my own personal bars here for my own sniffing pleasure. So if you can't come see and visit me or get your hands on my little sniff testers, you can use this video and the documentation that's going to be on my website at 100%.scentsy.ca to help you in picking out your favorites to stock up on before they're gone at the end of June, because it's so cruel. We bring them back and we tease you for a month of bliss, and then we steal them away again. Right? So this is the collection. Scentsy allows Snifferific fans to vote twice a year. And these are the 20 bars that the Snifferific fans came through and voted for this round. And starting June 1st, you can message me and you can get your hands on any one or all of this collection. So you can get a bar for $6 plus your taxes and shipping. Of course, all these prices are going to be plus applicable taxes and shipping depending on whereabouts you are. These are Canadian prices, okay? You can get 3 bars for $17. You can take part with these bars in the buy 5, get 1 for free for $30, or you can get the whole wazoo for an amazing bundle price, okay? So you can get all 25 bars. So the 20 bars that the Scentsy fans voted for, plus you can get the additional 5 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that Heidi and Orville said, hello, Scentsy fans, you guys have never voted these 5 in, and we, as president and CEO, we say you have to have these. You need your hands on these again for another go. So we are giving you this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to talk about these 5 last, okay? So those are the 5 special bars from Heidi and Orville. You can get all 25 of these bars for $126. That's a $24 savings. That is the same as getting 4 bars for free. That's an amazing deal. Like, whoa, amazing deal. Okay, so I am going to grab a bar, give it a whiff, give you the description from the pamphlet itself, the literature that came from Scentsy's home office, and then I'm going to add in my own little 2 cents or nickel, because you know we don't have pennies here in Canada anymore. We got rid of those, so I'll round it up to a nickel because I'm not going to round it down because my ideas are worth more than nothing. All right, so let me just move some of these things out of the way so we can get started here. All right. Don't want to mix up where I'm at. Okay. Perfecto. Ready? I know you are. You're so excited. Bring Back the My Bar is like just such an exciting time. It's like Christmas in Waxland. It's just, Okay, first one. Bubblegum in a dish. How many bubblegum do you wish? Okay, bubblegum. It says it's the true scent of baseball card bubblegum, sugar and cotton candy with a hint of mint. I'm going to make myself sound really, really old here. But when I was a kid, you used to take your money and go to the corner store and buy baseball cards. And in the baseball cards, there would be like this hard as rock pink, bubblegum pink, okay? Bubblegum in it. And it was like hard as a rock. And it smells exactly like that bubblegum, minty, like that stuff that blows that big honking bubble that's like you smack it and it's stuck on your face and in your hair and you're pulling it out. This is like a total homage to the time when you were a kid and you would be outside and running around in the sprinkler all day and going to the corner store to get your ice cream and your bubble gum and your baseball cards. Bubblegum. When you smell it, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about, especially if you're an old folk like me, okay? Next one, Sonny and Cher. Oh, Sonny and Cher, okay? Sonny and Cher. Oh, I love this one. I wish I would have been introduced to this one when it was originally around. This is an amazing, amazing summer scent. It is described as sunny shore, washed clean by a spring shower, with soft sea air, golden citrus, and dewy driftwood scattered with white beach daisies. It has a hint of floral, which is really where you get that little kick of summerness to it, but the citrus is really what gives it that crisp zing, and it's got a total beachy smell to it, because it's got like a sea salt mist kind of scent to it. It's an amazing, it's like sunshiny. Oh, it's so sunny. It's so fresh and crisp and clean. It wakes you up. Like it's got that zingy, lemony kind of smell. Sonny and Cher. It's an awesome smell, okay? It's sunny. You're going to want to share it with everybody in your home. I'm sure that's how they came up with the name, okay? Next one, Love Story. Oh, Love Story, it's just, this is like super romantic smell, okay? It is just, oh, it's such a great smell. Innocent pink jasmine and sensual amber embraced by lush dark chocolate. It is just, this is, for lack of a better way to describe it, this is a girly smell. It is just, it's so sweet and romantic. And when I say sweet, I don't mean like bakery good sweet. I mean, oh, it's so romantic and sweet and innocent. Like it just has that really girly, flirty kind of innocent scent to it. It smells like floral, and you do have that hint of chocolate, but it doesn't have that dark chocolate distinguished scent to it because it's just a hint of it there that gives it that sweet note to it. But it does have a floral kick to it, definitely. And the chocolate smell sweetens it, okay? So when you're thinking of it, don't think super chocolate. Don't think, for instance, don't think of that, like a creamy chocolate or hot chocolate scent, because it doesn't smell like that, okay? It does not smell like chocolate mousse or a bakery line scent. The chocolate is there just to kind of soften the floral notes that you have from the jasmine. And the amber is a very soft amber. It's not a masculine kind of amber. This is a very, very feminine, flirty, girly scent. It's very romantic. It's love. It's a love story, okay? It's a very romantic smell. Then next, Amber Road. Amber Road is described as open a box of treasure hand-picked from exotic lands to discover a glowing red cedar and resinous incense. Amber Road has a very rich, cultural, kind of sensual smell to it. It smells like you should be enjoying this in some sort of a tropical tiki hut on some island in like Madagascar. Like it smells like that kind of a smell. Like it has this kind of exotic scent to it. It really transforms you to somewhere else because it's got this rich exotic cedar smell to it. It's kind of smoky smelling. with that rich cedar hint to it. It's an awesome scent. And it really does. The road you travel with this scent is just amazing. The amber is really cool and musky smelling. And the incense is just, it's so vivacious. It's so rich. It's so exotic. It's so amazing, Amber Road, okay? Next, start with this stack so I don't mix them up. Forever Yours. Forever Yours is a great compliment to Love Story. This one is a perfect scent for a person who loves romance and floral scents. Forever Yours is sweet, creamy lemon and enchanting jasmine, a rhapsody of devotion. Forever Yours. Forever Yours is a floral scent, and it has a great kick of lavender to it and jasmine. It's a very nice, soft scent with floral notes to it. Again, this is another romantic kind of fragrance, another very feminine, girly fragrance. Again, this is the kind of fragrance that I can very much see a young lady smelling, very much like, you know, dreaming as they're writing in their diary on a spring day. Like, you know, it's got that kind of fairy tale-esque kind of scent to it, because it's all like, it's just happy and fairy tales when you smell this. This is a happy, loving kind of fairy tale scent. Forever Yours. You're going to like this one, especially if you like fragrances with a floral kick to it. Jasmine is in there, and like I said, it's got a citrus kick to it, so you're going to like that one if you like citrus as well, okay? My Wish. This is a really cool scent because this one is so neat. It is a fragrance with a confection of earthly fig, My Wishes, violet, sweet violet, and playful marshmallow. It will have you wishing for more. It's sweet and it's fresh because it's got that fig scent in it. So it's got a little bit of green leafery in there, but it's got that sweet marshmallow warming smell. You know when you're making Rice Krispies and you're warming the marshmallows and you can smell the marshmallows as they're warming and melting up? That is the smell of this, but it also has that wonderful scent when leaves are budding outside, and it's got that crisp spring botanical scent. It takes two amazing fragrances that you wouldn't think naturally coincide together, and the way those two fragrances mix, oh moly, it is My Wish as your command. You're gonna want this one. This is a super popular fragrance. Every single time it gets voted in, after Bring Back My Bar promo is done, people are like, can I have a My Wish bar? No, you can't. My bar is sold out. You should have stocked up. Get stocked up on My Wish, okay? My wish for you is to listen to me and stock up on that. Okay. Business Casual. Business Casual is described as a fusion of exotic cardamom, intriguing caraway, lively pepper, and fragrant woods with a powdery wisp of orange blossom. Anybody who's ever heard me describe Mystery Man as a fragrance has heard me describe Mystery Man as a fragrance, saying, this fragrance reminds me of what Derek Morgan smells like in my imagination if he were to step out of my shower at home. This smells to me like what I would imagine George Clooney to smell like getting out of the shower, okay? Shamar Moore to me, who plays Derek Morgan, he's a hottie. But Business Casual to me is like a hottie with a sense of confidence that comes with being mature, right? It's somebody who just, they've been around for a bit to know that they don't need to impress people by being flirty and whatnot or wearing certain things or whatever. They can just be George Clooney and be hot, right? And George Clooney can be George Clooney, and George Clooney could be 70 pounds overweight and he'd still be hot. And that's the way this smells. It is just, this is an amazing smell. If any of you like the smell, my dear Watson, you are going to love Business Casual. I stock up on Business Casual every single time this fragrance gets voted back in, because I'm always so worried that this one won't get voted back in. But you guys never let me down, and you all like rally together with me to vote this one back in because it's that good. Business Casual, okay? It's an amazing fragrance for in a washroom, right? Because it has that spa, like very romantic, zen-like quality to it because of all of the cardamom and orange blossom, okay? So it's got a very awesome scent. Business Casual. Okay. Frosted Ginger Cookie. Frosted Ginger Cookie is a chewy brown sugar cookie spiked with warming ginger and fragrant vanilla, okay? I don't want you to think when you smell or when you hear this, this does not smell like a gingerbread house or a gingerbread cookie or a ginger snap, okay? This is a very different fragrance than our ginger snap from previous Bring Back My Bars. Frosted Ginger Cookie smells a lot more cookie dough-ish with a hint of ginger in there, all right? Because it's got a ginger note with it, and it has a lot of like icing sugar scent to it, but it has the cookie dough as like its main fragrance for me. It does not smell like a gingerbread cookie. That's the key difference between this for me and fragrances like our gingerbread, ginger snap or gingerbread. This one does not smell like Christmas to me. So you know how like gingerbread smells like Christmas. This doesn't smell like Christmas. This smells yummy. If you like our bakery line scents, so like things like vanilla bean buttercream or blueberry rush or blueberry cheesecake, you will like this, okay? Or coconut pumpkin pie, like that, those scents, you will like this because it has the same lineup of fragrance as a palette. It has the same bakery type fragrances, okay? So that is Frosted Ginger Cookie, okay? So that's those four. And then let's look at these guys. So I've got everything on the right, and then I'll go to the left, okay? Get my kicks on Route 66. This is a windswept drive in a convertible, an exhilarating breeze of citrus herbs and musk. When I first bought my Scentsy Warmer Angora, I bought the Scentsy system. And with the Scentsy system, I bought Route 66 and Luna and Thunderstorms. And I love this fragrance, okay? Route 66 definitely has a masculine hint to it, which is the homage to the whole Route 66, you know, stereotypical male driving kind of thing. It does have the musk and the exhilarating citrusy type smell to it because I love citrus. Like citrus is my fragrance palette is citrus. I love the crisp cleanness of citrus. But the musk here, it just has this wonderful crisp greenness to it. It has lime in there and a hint of mint and just so much greenery and crispness. This is really what you expect when you are outdoors. You expect to go and just smell everything fresh and clean and good in the world. And that is what you want when you go for that nice classic Sunday drive on Route 66. This is another amazing fragrance that I'm always stocking up on. And it's another one that you would love to be able to gift. Young gentlemen love this fragrance. This is another fragrance that's very, very, very popular with males. It's not just ladies who like to smell good. Guys like to smell good too. And ladies, we like our guys to smell good. So if our guys can't figure it out on their own, give them a little nudge here or there, right? So, hey, you need to smell good. Your house stinks. Your apartment stinks. And give them a little bit of Route 66 because it doesn't smell girly. It smells guyish, but it's something that isn't overpowering, okay? It's an amazing fragrance because of that fresh, clean crispness to it. Orange Dreamsicle. Orange Dreamsicle is another super popular voter favorite. So Orange Dreamsicle is a classic combination of fresh oranges swirled with vanilla cream. This is definitely a favorite in Scentsy fandom. It is, honestly, it's just take oranges and vanilla ice cream, put them together in your head, and honey, that is good, good, good. Warning, don't try and eat it. Not so good to eat. It's food grade paraffin wax. It's not going to hurt you, but it's not so good to eat. It's going to get stuck in your teeth. You're going to have orange wax in there. You're going to smile. People are going to go, oh. Okay? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Candylicious confection of sparkling sugar and fluffy whipped cream and vanilla extract. Happy birthday. I am still so surprised that this was taken out of our everyday catalog because it is so stinking popular. Happy Birthday is a fantastic fragrance to stock up on for yourself because it smells exactly like a white birthday cake. You know which one I'm talking about, right? The one that's super tall with the frosting and all that lovely sprinkling on it. And you know what? Who doesn't like birthdays? We may not like getting older, per se, but we love birthdays because we love prezzies. And Happy Birthday is a great fragrance to get because you can add one of these bars to a mini warmer as a gift, and you've got an amazing gift right there. $30, right? Mini warmer, $24. One of these $6. You have such an amazing gift, and it says right there, Happy Birthday, and we all love the smell of birthday cake, and it's a birthday cake without calories. Hello! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Happy birthday, everybody, okay? Next up, this one. Remember I said I like citrus. Grapefruit Blossom. It is tangy grapefruit with a splash of lily flower. It has a little hint of floral in there just to cut the super citrus zing of the grapefruit. When you cut a grapefruit, it has an extremely distinguished smell. That zing of a grapefruit that'll wake you up in the morning. This is a scent that, whoa, it's going to wake you up. It is an amazing, crisp, clean citrus smell. If you know what a grapefruit smells like, that's exactly what this smells like. And like I said, it's got a very subtle lily scent. You don't even really know it's there. It's just there to give a very subtle kickback and cut that, that zing of the citrus, okay? This one here, I gotta be honest, I never have smelt this one when it was in our catalog naturally. And when I got my collection order in, I was just like opening the bars and I was talking with my kids and I was just like, you know, opening and sniffing. This one I sniffed without looking at the label. I so knew what this was. When the hubby came home, I'm like, smell this. What do you think it smells like? And he's like, oh my God, that's root beer. And I'm like, yes! Root beer float. I'm not even going to read the description. Root beer. You've sniffed root beer? This is root beer float. It smells exactly like root beer. Like there's no, you don't even need to read it. If you know what root beer smells like, this smells like root beer. Somehow, the smart people at Scentsy they put root beer in a wax and you can warm and have root beer smelling all over. This scent is so hard to find since it's been retired. And finally, you guys have voted enough to get this back because so many people say, I want root beer float, I want root beer float, I want root beer float. Stock up now. Stock up now, okay? Next one. Anybody who knows me personally knows there's two things I don't like to eat. Watermelon and bananas. I hate bananas, right, Papa Bear? I hate them. But I love the smell of banana bread baking. Banana nut bread is described as right from the oven with ripe bananas, nuts, and spices. This smells exactly like something is baking in your oven. When you were a kid, my mom, we always had bananas. There were bananas rotting all the time. And boom, banana bread was being made, right? Like, you know, there's always that 1 or 2 banana that was left over, and whip it up, throw it in the oven, and boom, you had banana bread. And I never liked to eat the stuff, but I loved the smell of that in the oven. And still to this day, I hate banana bread to eat it, but the smell, something about the smell of banana bread. And this smells exactly like banana bread baking from my mama's oven, okay? So if you like the smell of banana bread, you're going to love the smell of this Scentsy bar, banana nut bread. An amazing, amazing fragrance. Midnight Fig. Midnight train to Georgia. Okay. Earthly ripened figs and golden berries tempered by musky woods will open your eyes and captivate your senses. This is such a cool fragrance for me. I have smelt this one so many times since I've received this box of goodies. And it smells like rain to me. You know when it rains, after it rains and everything clears up and the sun comes out and it has that very distinct smell. I'm not talking about the worm smell, not that gross smell. This is like that fresh, clean smell when the rain is starting to soak up. And not this afternoon rain, I'm talking about the midnight rain. And you've got that fresh, clean, dewy smell, and everything is warm in the world, and you've got a little hint of fruit there. That's what this smells like to me. And I can't put it into words. It's just something you have to smell, and you're going to experience it, because I know that's exactly what this smells like. And it's just such a cool fragrance. It just smells so crisp and clean and warm and summery. Midnight Fig, it's an amazing fragrance. And I would have never suspected it to smell like that from its name or its description. It just smells like a summer evening rain. It's so amazing. You have to smell this one to totally understand what I'm saying, because you're going to smell it and you're going to go, oh my gosh, and you're right. It does smell like an evening rain shower. So Midnight Fig, you're going to like that one if you like crisp, clean smells, okay? Hawaiian Paradise. Hawaiian Paradise is a buffet of Hawaiian fruits. Pineapple, banana, mango, papaya, and coconut. This smells so good. It is like fruit salad medley at tropical bliss. It is so good. It is like Malibu City going up in here. It is just so fruity and tropical and zingy. It's just deliciousness. If you were in Hawaii at Maui Beach and you went to a fruit bar and you said, give me some fruit in a bowl, this is what they would give you, is this, not in wax form, but they would give you these smells in a bowl, and you'd be like, yummy, and you would just start mowing. It's just so delicious, okay? Hawaiian Paradise, so good. Spring Symphony. Spring Symphony is fresh as a spring garden. Sweet hyacinth sings with a fragrant medley of coconut water, violet leaf, and soft musk. This is, for all my floral fans out there, you're going to love this one. This is when the robins first start to show us that spring has sprung and the snow is melted away, and we start to see the bulbs peeking their heads out from the grass and the soil. And we start to see our tulips and our hyacinth and our crocuses. This is that first spring floral fragrance mix. It is such a soft, pretty floral fragrance. Spring Symphony, okay? That's the scent that you're gonna love. Apple Press. Okay, apple press is described as the smell of crisp fall days, crunchy apples, juicy pears, and just a hint of the last full roses from summer. This fragrance, I love this fragrance. This is another one that I always stock up on out of fear that it will never come back because I love this fragrance so much. This one is when you go to an apple orchard and you know when you're picking apples and you're there as a family, or when you were there as a kid, or you know with a school trip, or it was maybe the scouts or the brownie and the guides, and you know you're picking apples and they say you can pick one and you can eat it yourself, and it was a warm apple because it was sunny out, and you take a bite and you crunch and the juice pops up and you smell that crisp juiciness. That is this smell. It's a warm autumn day with that juicy appleness. It is such an amazing scent, all wrapped up in a wax, and it brings back all those memories of apple picking as a kid and with your kids. It's just apple press. It's an amazing fragrance. It is such a good, fresh, apple-y scent. Okay, apple press. Hendricks. Hendricks is known as rock and roll with an electrifying blend of earthly patchouli, glowing sandalwood, and bold pink pepper harmonized with sweet tobacco flower. I had to do some air guitar because this is seriously such a cool scent. It is like, it's a smoky, manly, rock and roll, rebel smell. Like, rebel. Like, it's just so cool. Like, the fact that it's named Hendricks tells you what kind of a rebellious smell this is. It is a one and only. Like, we know Hendricks as being like guitar god. And this is like a fragrance god. You are not going to get another fragrance close to Hendricks. There's not another fragrance that I have ever smelled from Scentsi's current or past that smells anything like Hendricks. Like, this is a one and only kind of fragrance. And it is so rock and roll cool. Like, it is really a super cool scent. And it's got this smoky, earthy, cool fragrance to it. And it's also got like this hip, manly, chill to it. Like, it is such an amazing fragrance. And then it's got this really crisp patchouli-ness to it. It is so many things within this one zone of wax. This is one bar you're going to want to get your hands on. Like, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame here. This is something you want in on, okay? Caramel Pear Crisp. Oh my G. Perfectly ripe pear and juicy nectarine blanketed in a brown sugar crust and topped with a dollop of warm caramel cream. This bar is super deliciousness. This is pear and caramel. It is crisp, fruity freshness with warm, sweet vanilla caramel. It is taking the best of the fresh and the crisp fruity world and enveloping it with the warm comfort sweetness of caramel and the bakery line. It is such a great marriage of two fragrance worlds that you're going to want this. If you are a bakery cafe lineup fan, you're going to want this. Coconut flan favorites or fan people, you're going to like this one. If you like coconut pumpkin pie, you're going to like this one. If you baked apple pie, you're going to like this one. Raspberry, black raspberry, you're going to like this one. Black raspberry vanilla, you're going to like this one. Okay, so if you like those bakery sweet scents, this one, oh, you're going to want this one. Especially because it's got that hint of fruit and that crispness with fruit, but it's super warm with that caramel and that vanilla sweetness, okay? So those are the 20 that Scentsy fans voted in. You guys, that's all you. You, and all your amazing awesomeness. Now, if you remember at the beginning of the video, I said we had 25. Okay, I don't know how many hands I did. I think I did 5. Okay, 25. So that means that I'm leaving out 5 fragrances. And those are the 5 that I alluded to earlier that Heidi and Orville, okay, President, CEO, husband-wife duo extraordinaire, said, guys, we go through these fragrances ourselves and we say yay or nay to all of them before they get in the catalog in the first place. And these are 5 fragrances that you have never voted back, and we trust you guys. You guys are amazing, but how have you never voted these guys back? So they have handpicked these 5 fragrances to come back for a hurrah with you. So that means they're extra special awesome because, hello, hand pickings from the guy and the gal themselves. So I'm going to chat with you about these 5 because these are the ones that have never, since their retirement, seen the light of Scentsy Day again, okay? So, the first one, Summer Sippin'. Summer Sipping is described as sun-ripened raspberries and tangy lemons make you wish it were summer all year round. This fragrance, this reminds me of raspberry lemonade. That's what it reminds me of, is those frozen raspberry lemonade slushies that you can get as a kid, or when you were younger, how you would take, you know, raspberry drink and you would take lemonade because it was too bitter for you when you were just little and you wanted something sweet, and you would mix the two together and you would like muck up the kitchen and you'd have sugar sweetness all over the place and your mom would be like, what'd you do? That's what it reminds me of. Summer sippin', and you would toss in some fresh raspberries. It smells like raspberry lemonade. It is such a great fragrance for summer. Amazing. I'm so glad that this was chosen to come back during our summer Bring Back My Bar scent. Okay? Ja Vanilla. Ja Vanilla is described as sweet African vanilla and Italian espresso topped with just a hint of hazelnut. Take a little Java, toss in some vanilla, you got Ja Vanilla. Okay? It is a really exotic, rich smelling coffee with that hint of vanilla, and like it says, just a touch of a nutty aftertone to it. It is such a cool smell. This does not smell like coffee tree. It does not smell like coffee time or coffee bean. It smells very distinctly different, okay? So this doesn't smell like, you know, perk me up even. This smells like coffee with a hint of hazelnut and vanilla. It is a very different smell than those other ones. It has, like I said, it has a bit of a smokiness to it, like a smoked hazelnut scent to it, or a roasted hazelnut. It doesn't smell like pure hazelnut. It smells like a smoked or a roasted hazelnut with it. But it also has like an exotic coffee scent to it because it's that Italian espresso. And then it's African vanilla. It's not like your sweet buttercream vanilla, okay? Baja Breeze. Baja Breeze is described as a enchanting blend of tropical fruits and flowers. It is, like, this is just good. Like, this is, you know when you go to a spa and you want to go to your happy place? This is your happy place. Like, this is just, Baja Breeze, it's tranquility. It is so tranquil. Excuse me. It takes you away to such a different exoticness, okay? Baja Breeze. 2 more, and I'm getting a tickle in my throat. What horrible timing. Excuse me. This one This is my favorite. Citrus, right? Citrus, citrus, citrus. The description: refreshing aroma of 100% lime juice. Lime Sublime, okay? This one, when I was a kid, my favorite popsicle was the lime popsicle from Popsicle Pete. And this reminds me exactly of Lime Popsicle Pete popsicles. I can't find them anywhere anymore. But this is just, it's pure lime. Like, it's limeade. It is amazing. There's going to be like 20,000 bars in my cupboard because I don't ever want to run out of this smell. Like, this is mine. This is my precious. Like, it's just, like, honestly, this one is mine so much because this coconut lemongrass is my serious all-time fave. Coconut lemongrass. This may have topped coconut lemongrass because it's just lime. And I love it. Like, it's just, can you tell? It's just lime. Lime Sublime. If you are a citrus fan like me, and citrus takes you to your happy place and it reminds you of crisp cleanliness, this is going to be what you want. Okay? Lime Sublime. It is just, oh, so delicious. Like key lime. It reminds me of like a key lime scent. Like, it's just so delicious. Okay? So that is Lime Sublime. I'm running out of room over here. I had to move it to the left. Bamboo Sugarcane. This is going to be the one that you're going to be surprised by most. Okay? Bamboo Sugarcane, by its name, I had no idea what to expect. This one, I was so pleasantly surprised. This is going to be Lime Sublime. I knew I was going to like, just by its name. This is the one that surprised me, and I was like blown away by how much I loved this one. This is going to be the one that I'm sure most people are going to be like, oh, gotta have it. Bamboo Sugarcane is a sparkling splash of citrus and sweet florals. This one, it is so good. The florals are barely there, but yet there. And it smells to me like it has a bit of grapefruit and a bit of jasmine, I want to say, because it's not rose. I want to say it's jasmine for sure, but it's not just jasmine. It's not daisy. And it's definitely not rose, because rose has a very distinct smell to it. It might be hibiscus, but it's definitely a combination of florals in there. But they're very mild because you get them mixed so well with the citrus. So you've got these, it's like grapefruit, and I want to say a hint of maybe tangerine or mandarin, because it's not orange. But it's so fresh and floral and citrusy. It is just, and it's got a hint of sweet. Like, it's such an amazing smell. And I would never have known what to expect when I read Bamboo Sugarcane. It is such an awesome fragrance. Like this one, thank you, Heidi and Orville, for knowing what we wanted without us knowing what we wanted. To you guys, like, how amazing are Heidi and Orville? Like, seriously amazing, those guys, okay? So, Bamboo Sugarcane, Baja Breeze, Ja Vanilla, Lime Sublime, and Summer Sipping. Those are the additional 5. Then we have the other 20, like I've already introduced us to. And as I said at the very beginning, all of our Bring Back My bars are available in our typical fashion, $6 each, 3 for $17, or you can get them in the 6-pack where you're buying 5 and you're getting your 6th one for free for $30. Those are all Canadian prices, plus applicable shipping and handling prices depending on where you are geographically within Canada. There's also an amazing bundle pack that is available for $126. That is a $24 savings. So starting June the 1st, you can get all 25 of these bars for $126. So that's a $24 savings, which is the same as 6, 12, 18, 24. So you would be getting 4 bars for free. You'd be buying 21 bars and getting the other 4 for free. You can try all of them and pay for only 21. Okay? Like, that is an amazing deal. Amazing deal. All right? So, send me a message as always. You can shop as always. I always have a party open on my website at 100%.scentsy.ca. It's per-scent as a scent, okay? Or you can message me on Facebook, or you can email me, or you can text me. You will know how to get a hold of me if you're watching this video. In the comments, there's a ways to get a hold of me as well. As always, thank you for being so snifferific and for supporting me in my little venue as I do my hobby sniffing and selling of snifferific things. It's wonderful to make the world smell better and be a better place, one sniff at a time. So for Ange Oliveira Ray, I'm just gonna bring in all of my friends again. Oh, they're all falling on me. That's not good. Here we go. Don't want them to all get knocked over here. There, bring them all back so that they all feel like they're not lonely. We don't want anybody to feel left out. I don't know about you, but I did that as a kid. I always felt like my stuffed animals were being left out if they weren't all on my bed with me. There we go, okay? Just love my wax. Love my wax. Have fun! Can't wait to see you June 1st. Get your wax. Wax on, wax off. Get your wax on so you're never off, because who knows when they'll ever be back again. Ciao for now.